So, we're in Halong Bay, having a very good time. I'm putting my bathing suit on right now, because we're gonna go jump into the ocean. We are definitely gonna get in trouble for this. And, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. We're definitely gonna get in trouble for this.
Wait! Stop! No swimming! Listen to me, no swimming, you understand?
Yeah, we definitely got in trouble for that. You can rent a boat for $100,000 per person, or if you're doing the 2-night, 3-day, which is what we're doing, you get a kayak for free. On our 3-day, 2-night junk cruise of Halong Bay, it included a variety of things, one of them being kayaking in Halong Bay, but it came with a number of rules. There's some basic ones, like you have to wear a life jacket the entire time you're in a kayak, you only get to go out for an hour, and you have to stay in this safety-proofed area. Not hard, right? I mean, those rules totally make sense. So we got off of our big junk cruise and went down onto the dock to get on our kayaks. The safety situation was slightly questionable. Those life jackets were not saving no one. And the paddles. Your paddle. There were quite a few bum paddles in the bunch. You were not going to be able to be getting away very quickly from any situation in the water. All joking aside, once you finally get in the water, none of that matters. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Halong Bay translates to Descending Dragon Bay, and that makes sense because this place is epic. That's so awesome! These things have been forming for 500 million years. So it's like you're set loose in some prehistoric playground to explore all on your own. Oh, cool! The arches and caves are made of limestone karst that's been eroding with the rising and falling of the sea. It's basically a gigantic sculpture made entirely by nature. Researchers say that the karst seascape here is some of the most well-developed and best preserved in the world. Unreal. So you know when someone tells you you can't do something, all of a sudden, all you want to do is that one thing? Like maybe you had absolutely no interest in whatever said thing was, but then once you're told that you cannot do it, the only thing in the entire world that you want to do is that thing. I think that might have been the reason that Ryan and I became obsessed with this island that was outside of our safety-proofed area. There's like some sort of water. Some sort of water. We are in a bay. We're surrounded by water. We then were drawn to like a moth to a flame. Look at that, I didn't, whoa! What we had seen on the island from the kayak was what looked like a body of water on the other side of where the rocks were. Report back. Ow! The island was essentially made up of razor-sharp shells and steaming hot rock. My goal was to climb up the rocks and to peek my head over the rocks to see what this body of water was. It's like a lake. There's more water, I think. Hold up, let me look. I couldn't see over the rocks from the rock I was standing on, and I was like, oh, I'll just go down this rock and then go up another rock. Ow! Ow! It's too sharp to walk on. Fail, fail, fail. No. Then in all of my geniusness, I decided I am going to hold up my GoPro stick like as high as I possibly can so the little GoPro on the end of it can get over the rocks. We'll find out what it is tonight. That's what it is. It's another body of water in a bay, and we're surrounded by water. There's snails everywhere and I'm killing them all. Ow, no! Do I consider our mission a fail? I mean, I guess it depends on your definition of fail. We did see above the rocks, so that was a win. Being surrounded by nature that has been forming over millennia has you asking some pretty deep questions. Why is the world so cool? There's no reason it needs to look as awesome as it does, and it does. Or I guess like deep for me, right? But all good things must come to an end, and before we knew it, it was time to get back on the boat just in time for golden hour. But that's for next week. We were not specifically told not to jump off of our ship at night.
No swimming.
No swimming. I didn't go swimming. Go talk to them.
What? Matt throws us under the bus. Coming up next, more Halong Bay and, yep, trouble.